Do not forget to hit that like and subscribe button, guys, if you're new to the channel, and if you enjoyed this video. So, not even 48 hours after Luis King Kong Ortiz dominant victory over Christian Hammer, because that was a dominant victory. You got, these boxing channels out there. I call them bum squad channels. These Deontay Wilder foot soldiers making videos basically saying that Luis Ortiz is perfect for the cherry picking for Mr. Anthony Joshua. Oh, now Luis Ortiz, he look old, he look shot. He shot to bits. This is gonna be easy work. Now Anthony Joshua could cherry pick this guy because clearly he's a shot fighter. He's a shot fighter because he got a nosebleed against Christian Hammer. So already they're trying to discredit this fight for Anthony Joshua if Anthony Joshua ends up fighting Luis, because Anthony Joshua recently came out and said if both Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder ducked him after he gets past Jarrell Miller, he would be facing Luis Ortiz next. He's going to be looking at Luis Ortiz because everybody wants him to face Luis Ortiz, right? So because Anthony Joshua is saying he might fight Luis Ortiz next, now these channels and these Deontay and these Anthony Joshua haters are going around saying that Luis Ortiz look old and shot. And you know what's funny about this? Just a week ago, these same channels and these same Anthony Joshua haters were going around saying that Anthony Joshua is afraid of Luis Ortiz. Anthony Joshua is scared of Luis Ortiz. There's no way he's going to fight Luis Ortiz. They were calling him a coward. But a week later, so a week ago, Luis Ortiz was this boogeyman and Anthony Joshua was afraid of him. But since Anthony Joshua came out and said that no, he would actually fight Luis Ortiz if Wilder and Fury ducked him after he gets past Miller, all of a sudden Luis Ortiz is old, he's washed up, and now they're trying to discredit Luis Ortiz way before he ever gets in the ring with Anthony Joshua. They're saying, he's washed up, he's old, this is going to be a cherry-picked fight for Anthony Joshua, right? The thing is, why wasn't he old a week ago? Even better, why wasn't he old a year ago? Just a year ago, Deontay Wilder fought him. And prior to Deontay Wilder fighting him, I made videos saying that Luis Ortiz is an old man. He's an old man, and I said how much of a threat could he be at his age. I made a video in my original channel 2 years ago, back in early 2017. In my original channel, I made a video saying how much of a threat could Luis Ortiz be at nearly 40 years old. Okay, because back then I saw him as an old fighter. He's always been an old fighter, Luis Ortiz, because he turned pro when he was already in his 30s, right? He's always been, matter of fact, before, because remember when he was first getting known, it was when he was fighting guys like I already forgot his name, that cruiserweight that was supposed to be something. And of course, when he went on HBO for the first time and he beat Brian Jennings. And a lot of people were then saying, all right, this guy might be the truth. But if you remember, then he started looking bad and poor against guys like Malik Scott. He couldn't knock out Malik Scott. He was getting hit flush by guys like Dave Allen. And these guys aren't high quality heavyweights, to be honest with you. They're average heavyweights. And I remember at the time people were, unbiased fighters, boxing fans were saying, man, how come he didn't look that great against guys like Malik Scott? How come he was getting hit flush against guys like Dave Allen? But of course, you had the Deontay Wilder nuthuggers saying that, nah, Luis Ortiz, he's the truth. But Luis Ortiz was looking bad back in 2016 against guys like Malik Scott, guys like Dave Allen. He wasn't looking that great against those guys, right? And that was 2 years before he fought and got in the ring against Deontay Wilder, right? It's just amazing how a year ago Deontay Wilder gets praised, he gets all this credit, but just a year later, if Anthony Joshua beats or fights Luis Ortiz, he's not gonna get credit. You got all these Deontay Wilder bomb squad, foot soldiers channels saying that Luis Ortiz is shot. He looks old. He was always old. He was old back when he fought Wilder. He was old 3 years ago. He's always been an old fighter. All right? He's always been an old fighter. But these channels don't want to give Anthony Joshua credit, so they're trying to discredit. That's what I'm saying. A lot of these Anthony Joshua haters, no matter who Anthony Joshua fights, they're going to discredit him. They're going to make videos. They're going to go around the internet, leaving comments, trying to make excuses as to why this is a shit fight for Anthony Joshua. I'm telling you, no matter who he fights, they do this with everybody he fights. If he were to fight Deontay Wilder in the year 2020, you know what they'll say? They'll say Anthony Joshua waited until Deontay Wilder was old. That's what they'll say. They'll say Wilder's an old man. They'll start saying that a year before he fought Wilder. Matter of fact, I already saw some channels saying or insinuating that, you know, maybe Anthony Joshua is trying to wait till Wilder's old. So they're already letting you know that they're going to use that excuse when Anthony Joshua finally fights Wilder. They're going to say Wilder was old, right? Every time he fights someone, that's what they say. They say this guy's old. Joe Miller, he's unknown. He's a nobody. Vladimir Klitschko was old. Dillian White was a no one. You know, Joseph Parker wasn't ready. You know, Joseph Parker is. You know, they act like Joseph Parker was nothing. They act like Dillian White was nothing. Dillian White was in his prime when he fought Anthony Joshua. He was the first guy to lose to him, and we know he was in his prime because he went on to, I don't know, not lose a single fight in the past 4.5 years since losing to Anthony Joshua. And you saw what he's done. You know, he's been knocking guys out left and right. But, you know, people don't want to count that victory for it, Anthony Joshua. So it's just funny to me. All these the Anthony Joshua haters will say anything. Like I said, if he fought Tyson Fury, they will tell him. If tomorrow, the minute after Joshua later announced Tyson Fury, the first thing you have other fans saying that Tyson Fury, he's fighting a shot version of Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury hasn't been the same since he got knocked out against Deontay Wilder. He fought Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder's old. He's 35 now. So, like I said, these channels, they're biased and they don't want to give Anthony Joshua credit for fighting anyone. No matter who he fights, they're not going to give him credit. And that's all I have to say, guys. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and I'm out.